This episode is brought to you by CarterComics.com. It's your one-stop shop for all your comic needs, whether it be graded or raw. Carter Comics has got it all. All you gotta do is go to CarterComics.com, fill your card up with all their amazing comics. Use the discount code FREAKNET, FREAKNET. Save you 10% at checkout. Not only on their website, but also at their eBay account. And the link to eBay can be found on their homepage at CarterComics.com. Again, CarterComics.com is your one-stop shop for all comic needs.
It's time! It's time! It's JFW time!
Hi guys, this is Tiger Center the Ring with the greatest faction in podcast history, Jazz Freak Wrestling, the JFW Podcast, hosted by Travis Sting.
And I am the faction slayer, Nubby, the amazing turtle.
And I am the podcast papa, returning to the JFW Podcast, Mr. Pacman! Pacman! I'm back!
I was going to mute him halfway through, but I didn't want to hear him cry.
That would be very sad, because I worked very hard. I've been gone for so long. That was one of the things I've wanted to do in my crazy getting stuck and chicken Big Mac, just craziness that I've been dealing with for the past month or so. But folks,
Still works. Okay.
It still works, yes.
Okay. Pacman is back. He is here with us, which is great because we're going to run through the results of ARWPro Wrestling from this past weekend. You guys have been to ARWPro a lot more often and a lot longer than I have, but in my opinion, this was the biggest show they have ever had. Again, just my opinion based on the shows that I have been to. Come to find out, Nubby, I think you and I figured out on Saturday, I have not missed a Christmas Carnage since I started going to ARWPro Wrestling. So it's the one consistent show I've been to.
And
it's a show called Christmas Carnage?
What's it called? Oh, Christmas Chaos, yeah.
Hey,
Carnage.
Travis, you just Pac-Man'd it, sir.
I mean, it's right there. Well,
no, it's not. Right where? Right where? Right where? Right where? Yeah, do you have it? Do you have it? Yeah, play stupid games with stupid prizes. Yeah.
It was
that
there.
only took me 2 minutes.
Somebody out there has a show called Christmas Carnage.
I'm sure.
Like me, I cannot fucking remember. I know SCW's Christmas Bash. I know that's next weekend. But I know there's a Christmas Carnage out there. Maybe it's ECW?
No, that's there is a Carnage. I just can't remember.
There's one where Sandman's arm is coming through the chimney holding a fucking stick.
Shit. There is you're not wrong.
I know there's a Christmas Carnage out there somewhere, but yes, Christmas Chaos. I have not yet missed. Actually, there's a possibility I don't think I've missed a Cupid Carnage either. So, I don't know.
You got that right.
I know. Obviously, this past one, Christmas Chaos. The year before that was when Pacman had his match, and then I think the year before that was my actual first ever ARWPro. We saw the photo where I was pointing and laughing at Steve from Front Row. Mm-hmm. So, to me, again, this was the biggest one. So, a lot of shit happened. Obviously, we talked about it last week. Joe Hendry did, in fact, show up at ARWPro Wrestling as he was booked because another company promoted it somewhere else. And that did not happen. Not the case. Joe Hendry did show up. And you know what? Marcy Rocket, even though, he had the match with them, invited him back. So, we'll see. Good fucking match. There is one thing I will mention, looking at the camera that I have on my commentary table when we get to that portion of the results that I was kind of disappointed in, and we're going to talk about it when we get to it. It's a production issue, not an actual match issue that I'm a little disappointed in, but who knows, maybe editing can fix it. Anyways, Pax, welcome back. Let's dive into ARWPro Wrestling.
All right, Cannonball. Because you said dive, so like a pool. Anyway, there's a wrestling show this weekend called Christmas Chaos, and they had matches on it.
There was a show this past week.
This was a show.
Yeah, you said there is a show this weekend called Christmas. Yeah, never mind.
Well, there could be.
I'm debating whether or not to mute you or remove you. It's just, I don't know. I got options.
All right. Well, we had Christmas Chaos, and the first match of this Rocket Pro Wrestling show was a tag team match between Eric Schultz and Ryan Matthews with Jay Beck in their corner versus Sam Knight and Aaron Stone. There were some undeniable shenanigans, and after these undeniable shenanigans, Stone and Knight were able to take charge of the match. Jay Beck accidentally hit Ryan Matthews with the briefcase of Eric Schultz, and there was also a miscommunication between Stone and Sam Knight, where Aaron Stone accidentally speared Sam off the apron. And the Undeniable, because of that, were able to steal the win. And after the match, Aaron Stone grabbed a microphone and challenged for the RPW Zero Gravity Championship. Now, I want to talk about Jay Beck for a second.
Do we have
because this is... Also, I am not Jay Beck, Travis, just so we're clear here.
I've
had enough time to where I need to fucking acclimate myself back to fucking PX and Pacman and all that shit. It's gonna happen a lot because I'm not used to it. Like, go ahead. Okay, just wait. It's an acclimation process. So,
okay.
Yes, yeah, I know you're not J-Beck. I remember the video. Hey, you're J-Beck. Hey, you're Pacman. Hey, you're J-Beck. Hey. That's back when the LAM were, dumber than they are now.
Yeah.
Still dumb, but not as dumb.
We smartened up, you might say.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. Nah.
Okay.
No, fucking dude, you dressed as a fucking kangaroo in a fucking courtroom. No, you didn't smarten up anything. You're just better idiots.
No, like he said it was a kangaroo court, and I mean I had that kangaroo outfit for that part, but it was like, oh fuck. He got ahead of it.
Mm.
I was very upset about that. And I was warning the people that like maybe we shouldn't be a kangaroo court by hopping around with a little Joey, and I ain't talking Roth either.
Clutch.
Yeah, but J-Beck has been costing a lot of nearly costing Undeniable a lot of matches as of late.
Mm-hmm.
And
it goes back to the whole concept of less is more. I think he's trying to do way too much, and in turn, he's causing a lot more fucking problems.
And it's like, you guys have seen my issues with J-Beck. When he poured the cream all over me, mm-hmm. and then, crashed our podcast. And it's like, I don't recognize this J-Beck. Now, earlier on in Rocket Pro's history, J-Beck was the general manager of Rocket Pro. Like I said on the Lovely Intoxicated podcast, that night where he lost his general manager role in the RPW versus Idols match at Kicks on 66 was at 22. I bought a Jay Beck shirt
mm-hmm.
to show support for him because Damian Saint, being Damian Saint, screwed him out of his job. And ever since then, he's grown to be part of a stable with somebody who screwed him out of his job. And it's like, dude, what are you doing with the Girl Scout cookies, with the Thin Mints, with everything he's doing? And there will be a promo that's going to come out. There was a physical altercation between myself and Jay Beck after the show. But that footage will be released later this week. But the one thing that I want to say to Jay Beck is, I even with that physical altercation, I still think it would be nice for us to have this Christmas truce because I want to remind you who you are. J-Beck doesn't remember who he is. And that really bothers me. He's a genuinely good dude. But
idiot.
He's with the wrong crowd. He's just got to remember who he is. But
I think it'd probably be in the best interest of everyone, and actually it'd be an agreement upon what you're thinking, is if they just remove him from Undeniable. They don't need him. They can take them. He can take the moron with them.
Wait, who's the moron? Oh, Maximus. Yeah, he's also a bitch. I've heard.
That's what I heard. I heard his mommy, his lovely, caring, motherhoodish mom. Yeah, because she knows what she's doing in life, being a mom and all.
And we'll talk about them a little later on.
Oh fuck yeah, we will. Absolutely.
Oh, I hope.
I got so many fucking Maximus Orion relies on his mommy jokes. Oh, I'm so ready. Oh,
it's gonna be good. It's gonna be if it's gonna be anything like last week.
Do you know Maxi Moron has never fucking opened a dresser drawer in his entire life?
You bum.
Just saying. I mean, his mommy's the one that puts his clothes away, and she's the one that lays them out for him in the morning. Never once did he ever fucking open a drawer. It's a shame, And I don't care what anyone says. Yes, his mother makes his bed. So.
I mean, I think all our mothers have made our beds at one point or another.
Not at 30 years old.
That's fair.
Yeah.
In the words of Rion Skills, that's fair. Not to be confused with Treon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got a video of him choking you out. What's that about?
Yeah, so he was just very confused why Treon was there.
Like
he decided to choke you?
Tree.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, LIM decided we wanted to contribute to the Christmas spirit by donating a Christmas tree to the bar. Now, as we were figuring out what we were going to use to decorate it, we had to get a star on top. And who is Tony Gabagool's favorite star? Why, it's his childhood hero, Rion Skills. So we decided, because we thought of it, let's make Rion the top of the tree. Then it's Treon Skills. And then we were drunk, so we laughed for 20 minutes straight, and then we printed out a picture of Rion and then put it as the star.
And because you did that, he felt it was justified to physically assault you.
I didn't. I never wanted the smoke. I think it's pretty much well established that I don't want the smoke from Rion. Yeah. But unfortunately, I did get the smoke from Rion.
Is it weird being choked by somebody without paying first?
In my experience, it was something I wasn't quite used to.
Gotcha.
To be honest. But I mean, same result at the end of the day.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, my neck is still a little sore.
I believe it. Well, yeah. You got choked out by a very massive black man.
And I mean, it's Treon.
Yeah.
The Treal deal.
Yeah.
The Treble Treason. Treon Skills.
Yeah. You're doing nothing but speaking spruce there, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's it's a great fucking pun. If the pun is there, you got to make it. You got to let your memes be dreams.
Yeah.
Don't let your memes be dreams.
I noticed a lot of people were loving on that tree too. They were pining on it to say.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Did it give them a little bit of wood?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about Rion's wiener. Let's move forward.
Okay. All right. Good call. So speaking of, never mind. Speaking of the next match.
Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Speaking of wieners. Thank you to the Fourth Mother Box for wasting my entire fucking day listening to their show, waiting for them to use these fucking clips that they claimed they took from our show where I talked about Blow and fucking Pacman. Did not fucking use them, and it was, I'll never get those 43 minutes of my life back.
I was just very confused because it was I was waiting for Travis to be like, I did not have those things with that Pacman.
They were more concerned about Brad falling through a trampoline.
I don't give a fuck about Brad. What I give a fuck about is somebody says they're going to clip shit from my show and, use them on their show, I expect them to fucking use it. Or at least tell me the show they're going to use it so I don't have to waste my time listening to them talking about some stupid-ass Star Wars fucking TV show that has to do with fucking pirates and everything, to wait for them to fucking say, hey, here's a clip from JFW. So there's an ounce of entertainment in their fucking show because they'd be using a clip from an actual entertaining podcast. Just saying. And yeah, it's fine if they use it because I did say it on the show. They clipped it out of context, however. I did follow up with saying he would enjoy it if I was to. Again, I still don't even know who this fucking woman is that said it. No fucking clue. Haven't heard from her since. No comment or response on any of the fucking show post or anything. She didn't go like, I said it. Nothing.
And she didn't even show up to the show on Saturday. I was kind of disappointed.
The noise.
She probably didn't. She probably was upset because I was fucking bitching about her on the show, which a lot of people fucking do. Hey, by the way, what did Chet say to you when he told him to ask me?
He didn't respond.
Of course he didn't, because he's a bitch. Fucking hang out with fucking Maxie, fucking moron.
Oh, they'll have Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner together. Right. I mean, we gave Maximus some stuff for Christmas. That video will come out later this week on the vlog, but yeah, they can enjoy a nice Christmas meal together. Chad and Maxi Pad. See, look at me. This is the one time where I will give Damian Gray credit. That's a great fucking nickname.
Speaking of Damian Gray.
Yeah. Speaking of Damian Gray, the Idols were in action in this next match as John Bowman took on Johnny Knight. That was a great fucking segue.
I know. I've been doing this for quite some time. Okay, so you said the Idols. Yep. Nobody at commentary can confirm or deny it. Are the Idols still a thing? Is it Bowman, Gray, and Roxy?
Yep, they are still a thing as far as I know. Don't know where Damian Gray was. I'm presuming he was having flashbacks to last year with a certain Mr. 1-0, but that's just speculation on my part.
But I heard he slipped on some grease trying to put it in his hair.
It'll happen. It do be like that sometimes. I wouldn't know though. I have no hair right now. But
yeah, but you seem like the kind of person that would still try to grease that shit back.
I mean, it's hard to do. Like, I'll go to the McDonald's down the street, and then, like, the coal grease for the fries, I'll try to comb it through my hair. But, like, just the birds pick at it. It just makes it weird.
Yeah.
But anyway,
that's the weird part about that.
Yeah. But anyway, Johnny Knight took John Bowman, and Johnny pulled out all the stops in this match, hitting a suplex outside of the ring onto the floor, and a leg drop onto the apron. Now, John Bowman wins after a submission and was preparing to line up Johnny Knight for a cannonball in the corner with a chair over Johnny's head. But in the nick of time, Joey Roth comes out and makes the save.
See, that's another thing, too. Commentating can't decide. Is it Joey Roth or is it Scott? Because Joey Roth quit. Mm-hmm. He announced himself as Scott. So, are we seeing Scott come to the rescue of Johnny Knight or Joey Roth?
And it's interesting too because that last month Johnny saved Joey or Scott or whatever you want to call him, and it seems like Joey returned the favor.
Yeah. It's insane that there's no backstage interviewer who could have gotten Johnny Knight's reason to save Scott.
Maybe you'll have to wait to hear it leading into Resolution.
Why? Why? It was a month ago. What do I care now?
No, Resolution is this month. Next month.
Yeah.
Jeez, I Pacmaned it.
Yeah, I know. But Johnny Knight rescued him last month.
Yes, Johnny Knight rescued him.
In a month. What do I care? By that time, it's going to be 2 months from now. What do I give a fuck? I want to know then. I don't care about Johnny Knight's reasoning now. It's the same reason why I was glad that fucking Maxie wasn't going out there and being like, okay, let me take more time to myself to explain more bullshit and nobody fucking asked for the opinion for it. I was happy with that because the first 2 times were irrelevant because it doesn't matter why he did what he did. What he did was fucking wrong. You know what? And even with his wrestling ability, I had a slight bit of respect for him. But because I was able to turn him into a fucking TikTok, I lost respect. Will Ferrell, fucking Meatloaf, yeah. That's the moron. Yeah. Also, I fixed their little flyer they put out there. If you guys want to go check it out, Rocket Pro Wrestling fixed it.
Oh boy. Oh,
Did you not see it?
I didn't see it yet. No.
Oh, buddy.
Let me take a look at this.
No, is it on the Rocket Pro?
It was on a comment. Yeah, it's on. You keep going. I'll tag you guys in it. But yeah, dude, it was a great fucking match, and you saw a little bit different Bowman. You know, he definitely came out fucking aggressive. I mean, he fucked Johnny up. Thank God somebody came out. Fucking C-Red just sat right next to me. He didn't go to the rescue. Kind of bummed out. I thought, because you guys all teamed together. Fuck, where were you? Where were you, Pax? Why did you go fucking rescue your buddy?
I'm retired. You got to remember, I'm retired.
Oh, yeah, so it's C-Red. Okay, that makes sense. Pax, you find it?
I found it.
My guy.
Tag me, Nubby.
Yeah, maybe I should do that.
Yeah.
Now I got to go back.
You should. And then Gunner Braves music played, and Shaq Jordan came out wearing Gunner's gear. And Shaq had said that he would be in the house, and Shaq called Gunner out to the ring, and Gunner came out to confront Shaq, and Shaq told Gunner that he wasn't ready for their match if it ever happens. Then Rafael Quintero comes out for the match against Gunner Brave. There was a point where Gunner kicked out of a pile driver, and just for the record, my notes are coming from LIM champion Tony Gabagool, who said, and I quote...
Hold on. Not only champion, but what else?
The godfather of the LIM.
There you go. You have to acknowledge the fact that he's your leader now. It's not you.
You got booted. You got fucking booted. On skills.
Yeah, you got booted. Yeah, it's not you no more.
Yeah. I didn't get booted. I stepped down.
Yeah, you got booted.
Yeah.
I
stepped down, and I'm now the consigliere.
Current president also stepped down. No, you got booted, motherfucker. Yeah.
Well, no, he didn't step down. He decided not to run.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't know what door to go through.
He's like, where's the ice cream?
He was stuck in the bathroom.
What? Wait.
Go buy Mike's ice cream.
Wait, I can run for a second turn or have ice cream? Oh, choices.
I
don't know why I made him sound like Napoleon Dynamite, but there we go. Perfect. What?
Give me your tats. Not messing around. Vote for Pedro, folks. Here's the deal.
Pistachio, God.
Napoleon Biden.
Napoleon Biden. God.
So there was a Quintero did hit an outside dive to take out Gunner at one point and heads to the top rope. And Gunner knocked him down with a DDT. Gunner jumps from the top rope to hit a curb stomp to pick up the victory. Now, after the match, Shaq, who was on commentary with you, Travis, jumped Gunner, and security had to go in and break it up. I was half expecting the locker room to clear out again and just have it be a whole thing, but thankfully it didn't have to, go to that. Just kind of had flashbacks. Anyway, Shaq at a certain point attacked a fan in the crowd and started bringing him into the ring and beat him down, and hit the fan with a super kick. Gunner then returned to the ring to save the fan, and Gunner decided to challenge Shaq for a match in February for loser leaves the company. Shaq said, it seems like Shaq accepted the challenge and said that as long as he's here, Gunner will never be RPW champion.
And then called him a bitch.
Yes.
People are throwing that word fucking around a lot lately.
These days.
I will say this, because I'm gonna assume possibly Gabagool might be going on a podcast with these notes.
He could be.
He could be. If he is, let me make a correction to what he sent you. Shaq was not on commentary with us. Steve would not allow him on commentary.
So he stood at ringside.
So there was a package, a Christmas gift that was left out at ringside that nobody really knew what was going on. And there was a chair that was right next to it. Actually, it's a lie. He stole Nuke's chair. And he sat at ringside. He wanted to be on commentary with us, but Steve wouldn't allow him.
Oh, Steve wouldn't allow him. Okay, because I know he said he was on, and that wasn't from Gabagool's notes. That was from me, because I do remember that he did say that he was going to go to commentary, and being in the back and not seeing commentary, I didn't see that he was there.
Yeah.
I
So
wasn't able to see it.
so he was going to come over to the table to join us on commentary, and Steve said, no. There was a lot of back and forth between Steve and Shaq during this entire matchup. You will hear it on commentary. It gets a bit aggressive, but it's, as far as I know, it is official for Cupid's Carnage that they're going to have a loser leaves RPW match, which it'll be unfortunate for Rocket Pro to lose either one of these guys, but it does seem somebody's going to be gone.
Yeah.
Steve said it on commentary, but getting Quintero out there, that's fucking fantastic. That dude is amazing, and they had one hell of a match. Up to this point, it would have been match of the night. I think wrestling-based, it is match of the night. Now, for fan excitement, no, it's not. The main event is. But when you look at straight-up professional wrestling, this match had everything. And fucking Gunner did it in fucking street clothes. So, shows how good he is. Towards the end, he kind of looked like Jey Uso, but whatever.
Yeah.
There's also something else you said that was wrong, but I can't remember what the hell it is.
What was it? Super Kick.
It was towards the end. It was just
Let me see. Because I know I was.
No, it wasn't wrong. The guy that he pulled over, it was Gunner Bray's best friend. It wasn't just some random fan. So that was Gunner Bray's best friend that he.
Okay.
So that's what that was. Yeah, it wasn't wrong, but a little more detail. Yeah, that's almost like a family member, but a close friend of Gunner Bray.
Got it. Okay, and that's also kind of part me because I didn't realize that was a friend of Gunner.
Don't need the answers. It's fine. Just
all right.
Listen, it's okay. I don't care if you messed up or Gabagool messed up. We can just move on.
All right, let's move on to the next. Speaking of moving on, let's move on to the next match.
Listen, just because you weren't here, this isn't fucking. There's no difference here. Same shit.
I got ring rust. I got podcast rust.
Wow, fucking. You want me to cut you short? No. Go home, brother.
All right, next
Let's
match.
take it home, brother.
Speaking of taking it home,
I'll send a vet out there, brother.
I understood that reference. All right. Speaking of taking it home, let's take it home to this next match of JVJ versus Maximus Orion. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Maximoran, yeah.
Maximoran?
Now, one part of this match that deserves attention is the tension that existed between Ref Danny and Maximus Orion. They were going back and forth for quite a bit of time on certain things, counts and things like that. Now, Ref Danny got kind of tired of this. And just because we wanted to give Maximus a little Christmas gift, Tony Gabagool decided that he wanted to induct Ref Danny into LIM. He saw what the NWO did with Nick Patrick back in the day. So we wanted to have an LIM ref. So it's Ref Danny. Ref Danny is now a member of the LIM.
I was there.
Now I have a question because I get how stickler you guys are on things.
Mm-hmm.
He recited the words.
Right.
He did not put his hand on the chat.
Did he not put his hand on the chat?
From my perspective, and you can look at it when the footage comes out on YouTube, his hand was not on the chat head. He recited the words, but his hand was not on the chat head. So I would look at your bylaws to see if he's even an official member or not, because his hand was not on the chat head.
Well, that is very good to know, and I will be looking forward to that footage to see. And then I guess we'll have to make a determination from there.
Yeah.
I mean, I was there, but I did not pay attention as I was holding the card with the words on it for Tony Gabagool because he has a bad memory on things. And I think this is still new to him when it comes to reciting the words. Like, because that's what you had to do, right, Pacman? You had to be the one. Well, now Gabagool's got to do it, and this might have been one of the first times he's initiating this. So I had to hold up the card for him, and I did not see if there was a hand on the chat head or not.
I don't believe there was. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't believe he had his hand on chat. In fact, I don't think Gabagool even said place your hand on the chat head. You may have to look at it. You may have to redo it again at Resolution or whatever the January show. Resolution, yeah, I was right, yeah.
Well, I could talk to Smiley McGee and Semp and see what they had to say on the matter.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You don't have to believe.
We'll throw the red challenge flag.
Oh, please do. Because once they said, oh, yeah, he did, and then the footage comes out and shows I'm right because 98% of the time I am, then, you guys just make up your own rule and shit going forward. Why not?
Well, even if he didn't, a mission was accomplished in that moment.
That's true.
That I was very happy about.
Yeah, because you weren't even supposed to be there.
Yeah, you're like Dante.
Hey, you know what? I told Maximus that I was getting paid one way or another. So I did get paid. I sold some merch. So I was getting paid. And he couldn't do anything about it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and the fact that he was so petty to pull away the fucking pre-show match, dick move. Bro.
Oh, petty. Fucking petty.
Petty as fuck. Just to make sure you ultimately didn't work at all, that's fucking petty.
But I still worked.
What a
Tom
bitch.
Petty. That's so Tom Petty.
He's a bitch.
And I got that crowd to say Maxi Moron.
Maxi Moron, hell yeah.
That's right. I'll take credit for getting it started. I won't take credit for the idea. But
listen, if it wins an award, I'll take credit. If it loses, it's yours. It's fine. We ever figured out what award that was, by the way, that I keep thinking I might be eligible for?
Newcomer of the Year?
Is there a Newcomer of the Year award?
Yes.
Yeah, I should be eligible for that. Well, I wouldn't say Breakout Star. Is Breakout Star is that the same thing?
Yeah.
I should at least be on the ballot because I will be there next month, and that's 3 shows in a year I'll be working. I should be eligible for that fucking award. Will I win? Probably not, but I should be on the fucking ballot. Just saying. I feel that commentators, announcers, everyone's part of the team, and anyone should be on that fucking card. So, same.
But yeah, so then Kid Lat returned and distracted Maximus, allowing JVJ to pick up the victory.
Yeah, what's with Kid Lat and Maximus? What am I missing there?
So last month, Kid Lat wasn't it the Zero Gravity Championship, Nubby? If I remember correctly, and Maximus's music played.
No,
let me go back to my notes.
Inter-county championship.
Was it Inter-county?
Yeah.
No, Inter-county was Von Jaeger. Oh, no, wait.
That was Von Jaeger's match.
Was it Von Jaeger's match?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, Von Jaeger's match. That's right. I'm remembering now.
Because Kid Lat kind of interfered in Maximus's plans for that match.
Right. That's right. And I just lost my notes. God damn it. I fucking Pacman it again.
It reminds me of the Chief on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. He's about to do the drive, and I just lost my entire presentation. It's all gone.
I found my notes. We're all set. Okay, back to it.
Because originally, before Kid Lat got injured, Maximus made a match against him for this show because Kid Lat was, messing with Maximus's plans. So, but because Maximus wish he got injured, but Kid Lat got injured, he couldn't obviously wrestle, so that's why Joseph Von Jaeger was the replacement, but a stipulation was put for him. Remember what that stipulation was?
The stipulation for, remind me again.
If Von Jaeger wins, then he gets the Intercontinental title shot in January.
That's right.
Yeah, so he gets his rematch.
That is correct. Like Chris Farley and Billy Madison.
But more happened in that.
There was more that happened. It was wonderful. So Shelley came down as Maximus was, not thrilled about his loss.
He's throwing a fit. He threw a fit. He threw a fucking hizzy fit, yeah. Yeah. It's like he didn't get his fucking snack pack in his lunch. Billy Madison.
I understand that pain, though. That's too real.
I did a Billy Madison joke like you. Come on now, God.
I get it. I'm just saying. I'm with Billy Madison on that one.
Old Pacman thought it was funny.
Cool. A new Pacman still thinks it's funny.
You
How is
changed,
that?
man. You used to be cool.
That is a reference to something else, and I forgot. Oh no, was that Bill
Simpsons.
Madison stuff?
No, Simpsons. Not Simpsons.
Oh, that was Simpsons. Okay,
It's
that's
when
right.
they're like older and Bart's like, what happened to you, man? You used to be cool. I'm still cool. No, you're not.
That's right. I remember that
Yeah.
episode.
Good times.
But yeah, Shelly comes out, calls Maximus a bitch, which the crowd loved, and they started howling. Shelly said that she and Bill signed their ownership over to Nuke, and Nuke now has greater level of ownership to Maximus. And next month, the main event of Resolution will be Maximus Orion versus his mother, Shelly, for the ownership of Rocket Pro Wrestling. So if Nuke win, or if Shelly wins, Maximus will lose his ownership stake in Rocket Pro. Following that, Maximus got stunned by Nuke, and this, go ahead, you're raising your hand.
Okay, so you mentioned the ownership being on the line. Now,
Right.
The one thing I will dispute that I don't agree with is that if Maximus loses, he loses his ownership. But there's nothing states what happens if he wins. So it's kind of one-sided. I do feel that's unfair. I mean, I don't really give a shit. I kind of love to see him fucking lose and completely fucking, Christian hissy fit out in the middle of the ring. But, nothing changes if he fucking wins, which is kind of weird.
It is
Yeah.
interesting. Isn't
It's
it?
weird, but at the same time, if nothing changes, then Maximus wins. So, and he still gets to be petty and make decisions that are wrong. And I don't look, Shelly's a tough chick. That's no doubt. You don't fuck with her. But
Yeah, I've been
This-
doing it.
this is a singles matchup now. This ain't no tag match where you got Steve in your corner. This is a singles match. As much as she can whoop ass, this is a different ball game. Why Shelly?
Yeah, but come on, is Maximus really gonna fight his mom?
Yeah,
I don't think he does. I think it's actually kind of brilliant that Shelly, regardless of the fact that fucking Maximus is being a jackass, I don't see him raising his fucking hand to his mother. Keep in mind, this dude got fucking smacked by his mom a couple months back, wasn't fed by his mother fucking, a couple weeks ago. I don't think he's gonna strike his mom. I think it's almost fucking brilliant. The only way I think he could win is he has to fucking roll up a small package or some shit to get the fucking victory and hold that shit in. Because I do not see Maximus Orion raising a hand to his fucking mom. I just don't do it. I don't see it. Now, if his dad was in the fucking ring, yeah, sure. Fucking wail away on fucking Bill. Who gives a shit? It's fucking Bill. But yeah, I don't think Maximus is gonna strike fucking Shelly, man. I don't.
maybe I'm just looking at this selfishly. Maybe I should just tell you how I really, really feel.
Hmm.
Putting Shelly in this match is crazy to me because you could easily now lift my suspension and put me against him and ban Undeniable from ringside, and I'll get the victory over Maximus.
That's also true. Yeah, they could have done that. I mean, see, and that's the thing, man. It's like it seems like, and I don't know the logistics of how Rocket Pro works in the sense of the Shellys could do certain things, but the GM could do certain things. It almost seems like I think it's like when you were co-general manager. If one person puts something into effect, it cannot be changed by the other person. Which in co-GM world, I understand that. But owner to GM, the owner should be able to override and supersede fucking anything. So the fact that you were suspended even to begin with blows my fucking mind. You know? And I'm sure that if Damian hears this, and he wants to give an explanation, I'm all fucking ears. Even fucking Nuke, if he hears this and he wants to give an explanation, I'm all fucking ears. Because the fact of the matter is, you should be reinstated, good to fucking go. It's
Shouldn't have been suspended in the first place.
no. But Shelly proved to me that she's no different than her fucking son, and the shit has to be spotlight on me. Because I'm assuming that nobody put Shelly in this match. I'm assuming Shelly put herself in this fucking match, and Nuke signed off on that shit. Again, fucking spotlight. Yeah, but it's fine. Like I said, it's going to be a unique fucking matchup because I do not see Will striking his mom. But I am excited to fucking commentate that fucking match run there next month.
Oh, I can't wait either. And I hope, he lays out just as long as he did after that Nuke stunner. He was out the entire intermission. No one came to help him. We all just, what was all out there? Sean Danger came out there for a little bit. Aaron Stone came out there for a little bit. I was out there with Ref Danny. I put my stinky ass PX hat over Maximus's face. That's what he deserved. But I made up for it by giving him a stroopwafel from the back.
That reminds me, who's on Power Hour tomorrow?
That would be Drew Bronson.
Okay.
As well as Wink.
Yeah, I know. I know it's you. Ask Steve about Stone.
I got it.
Ask him about Aaron Stone. Ask him about what Aaron Stone, because through the entire fucking show, out of fucking nowhere, Aaron Stone would come out to where the ring bell is now, up against over there. Aaron Stone would just kind of walk out, stand in front of that table, and just fucking stare daggers into fucking Steve. And I mean, in the heat of commentary, maybe Steve wasn't thinking about it, but he just brushed it off like it was nothing. I want to know what Steve really felt. See, once the day gets past and he remembers who Stone really is and shit, I'm curious on his reaction. Like, so when you see him tomorrow on the Power Hour, just say, hey, what's your thoughts on Aaron Stone watching you the entire fucking show? Because, dude, he wasn't looking at me and he made me fucking nervous because it wasn't a deadpan, death, angry stare. He was looking at him and kind of fucking smiling. So it was almost sadistic looking. But I'm just curious. But yeah, it was weird seeing fucking. I was gonna go over there and help Maximus out and like maybe poke him with a stick or some shit or.
Come on, do something.
Right.
Oh, you know what? I gotta make that a meme. Hold on. I'm gonna make that note to make that a meme after this.
Make
show.
that a meme. Okay, make that a meme.
While Maximus was down, I was making money.
Hey, what money were you making? The money kind?
The money kind.
That paper? You making that paper?
I'm making that paper.
Making that fucking paper.
Prime time pimp.
Yeah.
Pimp money.
Making it rain.
All right, following the mission, what we got?
So they finally rolled Will or Maximus out of the ring, but the referees didn't catch him and let him have thud to the ground, which I laughed about. It was so funny.
It was loud.
It was really funny.
Yeah.
But then we had Rion Skills and Skylar Reed versus the Three Rings. Then Victor Wade came out and demanded to be in the match, which Saint allowed to make a triple threat match, and Wade's partner will be Aaron Arsenal, making his RPW debut, I believe.
Yep.
And Joe Hendry. No, we'll talk about Joe Hendry later. But Eric Schultz interfered in this match and caused a roll-up to a distracted Sinister, and Wade and Arsenal are the new tag champs. And
Okay. Huge part you guys fucking missed there.
What I miss?
Okay, Sinister got low blowed and rolled up. The reason he couldn't kick out after Schultz stole his fucking glove and distracted Sinister.
Oh, that's right, there was glove.
Yeah, dude got fucking low blowed and then rolled up. I don't care who the fuck you are. If you got a pair between your legs and you get struck in them and then fucking constricted to where your breathing isn't possible, you're not kicking out of shit. So I'm sorry, and I sympathize with fucking Sinister. That never would have happened to my best friend, 3-time longest reigning SCW heavyweight champion Max Holiday. But it's a little fucked up what happened here. We'll talk about this in a minute. But no, it's not on him that the fucking titles were lost. The fact that the Undeniable came out, stole his fucking glove, distracted him, and he got hit in the fucking tombstones and then rolled up and shit. Fuck no. Shady shit. Make sure you include that in fucking Gabagool's fucking notes so he doesn't look like an idiot going off somewhere else going, hey, what do you hear? What do you say? We got new tag team champions because Sinister couldn't hold his own or whatever the fuck he does.
I'll make note of that in the notes.
You note his notes.
I will note his notes. So
you fucking note his notes. I bet you would.
Mm. So yeah, new tag champs, Undeniables. They seem to be aligned with Undeniable and
newest members. Yeah. I think it was announced on social media.
Yeah,
I think Damien's saying welcome them both to the Undeniable. So officially now, every title's with the Undeniable.
Yep, and the rocket to the top briefcase.
Yep, and their numbers grew more.
Yeah, it's like evolution. It's a mystery.
It's more like the NWO, but yeah.
That's true. Wait. So is Disco Inferno joining next? Oh, I hope not.
I think so.
No one cares about Disco Inferno. Not even Disco Inferno cares about Disco Inferno.
I think he's caring more about fucking fighting women or some shit.
Something like that. But then Ringmaster comes to the ring and fires Sinister from the 3 rings. And because Sinister didn't have a Rocket Pro contract, he's also fired from Rocket. Well, he doesn't have a contract with Rocket Pro, so he's no longer with Rocket Pro.
He's not allowed there, pretty much. As long as his contract is owned by the Ringmaster, he cannot show up at Rocket Pro Wrestling.
And am I reading this right? Did he say that maybe Scarpone will find him some work? Was that?
He did. He 100% said that out loud. Yeah, he definitely said that in the middle of the ring.
At St. Joe's Park.
At St. Joe's Park, yeah. Why camera was wrong, 100%. Yeah, lot of jaws dropping at the fucking commentary table. The fact, I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about because I didn't know the Blitz history until Nubby educated me. But yeah, that's a little rough.
Yeah, but then
kind of funny because I kind of realized it during the show that one of the refs was from Blitz as well. We happened to just see each other after the show and said hi finally. But so it was kind of funny how that worked out.
Who was the ref?
The one that rep the main event, I think.
Oh.
The one that didn't. There was 2 of them. The one that didn't join the LIM.
That's the guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Next match. We have it. It's Steve Michaels with the Open Challenge. Now, Gabagool made a note that said that as Steve Michaels entered the ring, he threw a water bottle into the crowd and it hit him, and that he'll be seeking legal action and may call Freiberg. So Freiberg, if you are listening, you may get a call from the mob. But it's okay. It's just a cult. Or shit. I said the thing that you've been saying for years. Damn it! The thing's up.
Enjoy your sheep, you freaks. Enjoy your fucking sheeps.
But then the Ghostbusters come out. The Windy City Ghostbusters, in fact. And the mystery opponent is Shogun, who had the Ghostbusters in his corner for a period of time. Now, Michaels had all of Undeniable in his corner, and they try to chase out the Ghostbusters, but they're just going to stick around. The match goes outside the ring. Damien Saint called for a timeout. But it's a distraction.
Hold on. The Undeniable tried to push the Ghostbusters out. Instead, the Ghostbusters pushed them out. So the Ghostbusters chased the Undeniable away.
I was reading that, and I was a little confused.
Yeah. So the only people left out at ringside was Damien Saint and the Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters obviously was Shogun, but they ran the rest of the Undeniable out. So
Rhea,
Gabagool got to do better on his fucking shit, man. I mean, fucking drink a bottle of water in between your fucking beers, bro, and write some shit down. How's bells?
We're gonna have to have a conversation. We're going to have a conversation much like I had with Rion Skills not that long ago, sir.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Well, the way that Gabagool worded it was very confusing, and I'm just reading as he wrote it.
I know that's the thing. You know, it's we appreciate the information, but yeah, some of the things like context matters. You know, like shit matters. You know, so. Yeah, so they ran the Undeniable out, so they're not at ringside anymore. But anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, well, he said they're staying, and it's like pronouns, pal.
Yeah.
Now, match goes outside the ring. Damian Singh calls for a timeout, but it's a distraction. And Steve Michaels throws Shogun into the stairs. Shogun hoists Michaels up in the air for a press, and he sets up the super kick, but Michaels takes him down for the pin. Shogun gets his foot on the rope, however, and Michael puts Shogun on the top rope for a super choke slam. Shogun counters into a body press. Goes for a pin, but distracted ref by Saint doesn't count him out. Michaels knocks out Shogun and pins him to retain. Now, interestingly enough, the Ghostbusters are wearing Michael's shirt, and Gabagool notes that he wants his donation back. Oh, boy.
Okay. Steve Michaels knocked Shogun out with one of those ray guns or whatever the fuck the thing. The attachments are at the end of their fucking packs. So Michaels, who for everyone knows, is a Windy City Ghostbuster. It's documented. He talked about it at the show. He is a Windy City Ghostbuster. So the fact that the Ghostbusters were out there on behalf of Shogun was shady to fucking begin with. But the Ghostbusters' main focus was a clean fight. That was obvious as the match was going on. When Michaels got Shogun down, Michaels was calling for that ray gun, whatever the fuck that thing's called, a phaser gun, I don't know what it's called, but the gun that they were holding. Now the leader guy, I think his name was Michael. I'm not quite sure. I could just be getting that from Steve Michaels, but the leader guy with the ponytail, he was really hesitant on giving Steve Michaels any sort of help because they're friends with both of them. But Steve Michaels ripped it out of his hands, struck Shogun with it to knock him out, and picked up the victory. And then that's when Michaels said, "You really think they're going to, go with anyone else?" And yes, they showed off there wearing Steve Michaels gear. But it's because Steve Michaels is a Windy City Ghostbuster, so yeah. And no, fucking Gabagool doesn't get to take the toy back. That's for a child, you fuck. Jesus Christ. And his grandfather won the raffle. He should be happy.
Yeah, Grandpa Red won the raffle.
Yeah, and that fucker didn't give anything back. That's a lie. He actually handed out to fucking people, which good on him for doing it. But he ran at that thing like he was at the fucking Price is Right, man. He hauled after him. He was at concessions grabbing a soda. And he ran down fucking I forget what they fucking called on I just said the Price is Right, the fucking runway or whatever. Some like Winner's Alley or whatever. He fucking ran. But it was cool because he did hand out some of the shit that was in the basket, so that was really cool of him. But Steve did knock out Shogun using a weapon from the Ghostbusters. Not voluntarily given to him, but he did use it. So be sure you note that in there as well.
I'll make sure. And
I'm surprised I remember all this shit. You
have a bad memory.
Yeah, I know this is fucked up, especially when I'm working. I really don't really pay attention to what's happening afterwards. It's just anyways, cool. Let's see what he fucked up with the Joe Hendry match.
Oh wait, no, there's still more with this match.
Okay, well that should have been it, but okay.
Because Grin and Ringmaster comes out, and after some talking, Grin surprisingly DDT Shogun, but they gave Shogun a gift, and it's a voodoo doll.
Yeah, so the package that's been sent out at ringside all fucking night that nobody knew what it was for, that ended up being the gift that they gave to Shogun, and it was a voodoo doll of Grin. Somehow that doll found its way to commentary. Mm-hmm. C-Red was not happy about it. But they said it was some unfinished business they had to deal with before they dealt with the Undeniable. Obviously, the Undeniable cost them the tag titles earlier, and yet he attacked Grin. History for RPW, I don't know the issues between Grin and Shogun, but obviously there's something.
So then we got the main event of Marche Rocket and This new guy, nobody's ever heard of this guy before.
No.
But apparently, if you say this guy's name, he appears. And I'm kind of nervous because my doors are locked, and I hope there's not a home invasion. But hold on. Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry was at Rocket Pro Wrestling. I believe in him. No, he hasn't come in. So okay, but I mean, he was a nice guy. I got to.
If you're to look at a scale,
yeah,
excitement and terrified, which way would it lean if he was to bust through your window and that air conditioner unit right now? Are you more terrified or more excited?
I think I would be confused, and then I'd realize it's Joe Hendry, and be like, "What's up, Joe?" And then he'd have his guitar, I'd have my ukulele, and then we'd have a jam session. But it would have to be careful for all the glass.
Which, and I can respect that. Like I can respect you being excited, getting together and start playing some music together, until it dawned on you, how long was he sitting outside on a Monday night at around 7 p.m. waiting for us to mention his name on this podcast?
He's waiting for his cue. He's watching the monitor.
Right, the entire time. Like, how long was he really out there for? In your bush, or I assumed it was a bush.
It's it's not a Treon, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, sure, or else he'd be choked out for it.
That is true. Not by Joe Hendry, though. By the Treal deal. The Treble Triazon himself.
Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Ah. Hey, but yeah, there was a match between these guys, and let's talk about it. Both men delivered for sure. Hard-hitting match, went out into the crowd. And Marche gave Joe Hendry one of his famous chops. And we ain't talking steak either.
Yeah, dude, I could see the look on Hendry's face from across the fight. It was the moment he chopped Marche, you could just see Red say, "Oh shit," and counter. Which, by the way, fuck Rocket Pro Wrestling to allow everybody else to cuss. Fucking Shaq Jordan was in the ring yelling shit. Fucking Steve said shit. C-Red said shit. Fucking Shelly said shit. But no, Travis, he can't fucking cuss. Stupid.
Hey, Travis, if it makes you feel any better, and I know this won't, I'm one of 2 people in Rocket Pro Wrestling history that has an uncensored F-bomb on Rocket Pro Wrestling social media.
There is a possibility that there is an F-bomb in my commentary when I was doing it during the main event with Steve and Shelly tagging. I don't know if they caught it or bleeped it. I can't. It's possible it doesn't exist, but in my mind, I'm like, I'm pretty sure I said fucking at one point. But they may have caught it. I don't know. But hey, you know, good, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think Nubby had a couple during the breakup last month that he can't talk about. I don't think it was caught on camera, but yeah, I think you did say you threw some F-bombs around.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe it wasn't caught on camera, but you got to do it.
I did.
Who knows?
Well, if you notice, like if you go back to that footage, they cut it off after, right as Michelle goes down.
Yeah.
So we will never know. Unless, their legal department, the legal team for Rocket Pro allows them to post the rest of the footage of what exactly happened.
Didn't you post the remaining footage?
No, that was just a fan footage.
Yeah, same thing.
But they still, they had the
Same
cameras rolling, as far as I know, because we did talk to Will Shelley on the Lovely Intoxicated podcast on the incident, and essentially kind of like, I don't remember if this was on the show or if it was off the record conversation, but they were not allowed for legal reasons to show what happened after Michelle went down.
Oh, yeah. And I don't know if you remember or not. What was Will Shelley's biggest gripe about me and the shit I said?
Something about you with security, I think?
Yeah.
You suggesting they need more security?
Yeah. And he said how, like, they can't afford more security and shit because security is expensive, blah, 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 blah. What the fuck did they have at this show? More fucking security. So, I mean, listen, he can be pissed all he wants about my opinions. I gave more security. The fact is, he fucking did it.
He listened.
So you're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome, Will Shelley.
Yeah! 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 But yeah, Joe Hendry defeated Marche Rocket.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
It was really fucking close, but yeah, in the end, he picked it up. Yeah.
Got that dub.
He did. And he gave his praise to Rocket Pro Wrestling. He gave his praise to the fans. He gave his praise to Marche Rocket. Right before he left, Marche Rocket praised him as well and said he would love for him to come back. I mean, obviously everyone would. And he said, please come back. So will we see Joe Hendry back in Rocket Pro? Who knows? But the door is obviously opened up for him. I do
might have to say his name.
Yeah, I do believe as long as he's in TNA, the possibility is there. I don't know how much it would be if he gets an NXT. I don't think those doors are still kind of really open. But as long as he's still in TNA, it's definitely a possibility. So.
But yeah, that was Rocket Pro Wrestling Christmas Chaos 2024. This is the last show this year. I can't believe it's going to be a whole year before we see another Rocket Pro Wrestling show. And that show will be on January 11th, Resolution, main event, Shelley versus Maximus Orion. The end.
They didn't want to do it on January 6th again?
Oh, yeah, no. Probably.
Oh, wait.
But it's on a Monday, so it'd be tricky.
That wouldn't work, yeah.
It wouldn't work. But yeah, so that was Rocket Pro.
Awesome. I'll run through Power. Nubby, do you want to do Dreamwave? Which one?
I don't care.
I'll do Power. That's fine.
Go ahead. Do Power.
Yeah, it'll be quick.
I'll do Dreamwave after.
Yeah, it's fine. It'll be quick. Power Entertainment would like to thank the fans who packed the American Legion, Fox Lake, Illinois last night, and the roster for an amazing show. Quick results. By the way, I am reading an exact post from their Facebook page. So if you don't hear what I'm saying, it's right fucking there. We started the night with a moment of silence to remember Pearl Harbor and then had our national anthem. Actually, yeah, I did forget that Saturday was the anniversary of Pearl Harbor, which is actually the anniversary of my grandmother passing away. So, love you, Grams. Owner Jimmy Blaze came to the ring, called out the locker room, and acknowledged why he cashed in for Mason Perks. Blaze also addressed Eric Freedom's missing key, and the culprit who took it could return it tonight with no repercussions. Headford finally handed it over, and Blaze then made the Zebra Kid Memorial Royal not just for the trophy, but for the last key to the kingdom. So, Chris Headford had the key. Anyone fucking surprised?
Nope.
No.
Wow, I didn't know that. You're telling me now for the first time.
That piece of shit. You hear that, Dally? He's a piece of shit.
It's such a piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
I
haven't met him, but I take your guys.
He just looks like a piece of shit. Yeah. He looks like if Sid from Toy Story grew up. That's pretty much what it is. Acid Jazz beat Santa AC Hamilton. Mihooks O'Bannon defeated Jake Dukes. After their match, Kevin O'Reilly hit his brother from behind, leaving Mihooks laying. What do you think's going to happen with Kevin O'Reilly? We'll find out soon, won't we? Bad Hombre Cartel beat Heroes of Our Time in a non-title match. This will lead to the Bad Hombres getting a title shot in 2025. Will Emery beat the returning Moondog Murray. Magnus King and Tommy McCobb beat BMI. After the match, BMI attacked Magnus's leg. Magnus, unfortunately, will be sidelined for a bit, and we wish him a speedy recovery. BMI will be suspended for 30 days following the attack, which means they will not be able to compete it till the next show. Zebra Kid Royal was ready to start. However, current champion Jimmy Blaze wasn't coming to the ring when introduced. This led to Brian Allen going to check on him, find him in a pool of blood on a chair. They're looking in to find out who did this. The Rumble begins, and the last two in as a bloody Jimmy Blaze appears, but was unable to compete. The last two fought it out, and in the end, Jason Dukes won the trophy and the key. Mason Perks retained his heavyweight title against Kazile. As Perks returned to the curtain, he was laid out from behind by Jason Dukes. Returned to the Legion in Fox Lake on January 4th. Tickets are currently available at PowEntertainment.ticketleap.com/New Year's. Already, there's less than 35 front row seats remaining.
Damn.
Dang. Damn.
Damn. So
Yeah.
yeah, so that was Power Entertainment from this past Saturday.
All right. So I think I'll jump into Dreamwave and then ARW following that.
Okay.
Because why the hell not?
Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. So I did not get the women's show, but that is on IWTV, so you can go check that out there. This show, however, I have, and it is also on IWTV. So if you don't believe what I'm saying, go watch it. I don't care. But shout out to Nick Swink, the Swinky, or no, it's Nick Swinky, the Swink. Yeah. For posting in the group chat for while you were there. Appreciate you. All right, in a dark match, Amanda Belmont won a 4-way over Jade Blackwell, Mayo World, and Badger Briggs. Marcus Mathers defeated August Matthews. It almost sounds the same, doesn't it? But yeah, Marcus Mathers, see, I'm about to fuck that up already, defeats August Matthews, Davey Bang, and Stephen Wolf to retain the Dreamwave Wrestling Alternative Championship.
Say those names again?
Marcus Mathers.
Yes.
August Matthews.
Yeah, it's this one right here.
Yeah?
Say this name. What's the next name?
The next one after August Matthews?
Yeah.
Davey Bang.
Davey Bangin'.
Davey Bangin'.
That's what you said.
I did?
Yeah. You said Davey Bangin'. That's why I was like, wait, hold on, say that. First off, solid tag team name if that was the case. But as long as you said Davey Bangin'.
Well, they could be. Who knows? But Davey Bang.
Davey Bang. Okay.
And Stephen Wolf.
Excellent. Go back and listen to it when this show releases. It sounds like you said Davey Bangin'.
Well, I'm sure Tom will rip it for another thing, so
that
won't post it.
No, he'll brag about it and then not use it and waste our fucking time again. Which is not a waste of time. Go listen to the Fourth Mother Box if you want to hear about fucking Star Wars pirates or whatever the fuck that show's about. I don't know.
Yeah. Becca won a 4-way over J-Rod, Kylie Ray, and Missa Kate when Becca pinned Missa Kate. Becca stole the pin from J-Rod. Afterward, a furious J-Rod left the ring. Kylie was then laid out by Missa after the match. These women, they're getting ruthless with each other. It's crazy. The Hype defeated the New Guys to retain the Dreamwave Wrestling Tag Team Championship when Hunter Holcraft pinned Jake Bashi. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, it is what it is. However, Bashi's foot was on the rope and the referee didn't see it. But nothing happened after that. So the ref still hadn't seen it. Rebecca J. Scott defeated Ashlyn Alexander to retain the Uprising Women's Alternative Championship. Rebecca J. Scott then choked out Zeke Zishi for a good measure. Or Zeesh, whatever. Where do they come up with these names? JC Castilla made Brittany Brooks the special guest referee for the 2 out of 3 falls match for the Dreamwave Wrestling Women's Championship between Maggie Lee and Zeta Steele. Maggie Lee wins the first fall. Zeta Steele wins the second fall. Brittany Brooks attempts to use her good as gold briefcase, but Zeta Steele lays out both Brooks and Maggie with the briefcase. JC Castilla stops the match and decides to make a 4-way on February 8th for the next Dreamwave Women's Championship with the 3 of them and Megan Bain. So that's going to be a doozy. Then Connor Hopkins retains the Dreamwave Wrestling Championship over Christian Rose after J-Rod turned and hit Rose with a chain to assist Hopkins. Then for the Good as Gold Rumble, it was the final two, Christian Rose and Channing Thomas. Channing Thomas wins the Rumble thanks to the interference of Connor Hopkins and J-Rod. And that was Dreamwave from this past Saturday. Check it all out on IWTV Live.
Nice. What we got from ARW?
What we have from ARW is what I'm about to tell you right now.
Hey. Hey.
Hey, that's my bit.
Stealing my gimmick, brother.
Now, these results are courtesy of referee BJ Porta. So thank you for this.
Thanks, bro.
All right. Danger Mask defeated who?
Ooh.
Isaac Slate, it looks like.
Oh, I thought it was like that bit that they had that guy from WWF in the 90s that they named him who. That was like Jim Neidhart all over again.
No, it's just Isaac Slate. We don't know who he is yet.
Ah, gotcha.
Still haven't figured it out. After that, the program had some sort of promo, which I believe sets up one of the matches later on. Quinn Whittick defeats Crux in an interesting dynamic, but I can only imagine what actually happened. The Bro Bros defeated the AFA.
Really?
I don't have details.
It doesn't
What?
say which members of the AFA?
No. But from what I am understanding, all three members were there. But-
Find out what AFA stood for?
Nope.
I'm still going with always fucking around. I'm going with it.
Mm-hmm.
Locking in my answer.
The A is for, well, it's, oh, no, I don't have anything for that. Never mind. Thought I had something, but I don't.
Always for anal.
Hey! No.
Last time Pacman said he thought he had something when he went to go take a pee.
Yeah, no, it was like a little, like, I don't know. I was very confused about it.
Right?
That's
It's
weird.
like somebody took a magic eraser to his pubis.
I hope not. I need that
For what?
stuff.
Like?
I don't know what a pubis is, but I'll figure it out.
Come on, it's your pubic region. Come on, your mom watches the show. What do you use it for?
So my dad is Flash Harris.
Let's not
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about that part. Come on,
That
your
was a
mom's-
bad segue, considering the subject.
Yo,
matter.
use it for your dad. Awesome. Go ahead, Nubby.
Oh man. So the Indiana State champion Josh Moon defeated Joey Dalton. Now I'm going to assume.
Whoa. Hold on. So the former Indiana State champion didn't get a rematch?
I guess not.
Good. Fuck him.
Exactly.
Doesn't deserve it.
He's a piece of shit too.
Oh yeah, he is. Jackass.
Now I'm going to assume that the promo from earlier set up this match, as Nick Diamond took on Jay Thunder. Both members of the program.
Supposed to be like some kind of punishment for the previous month or something.
Could be. I mean, it wasn't Jay Thunder's fault. It was Eric Schultz's fault.
Yeah.
But this match went to a no contest. So who knows what happened. I'm sure those videos will be up sometime, if they're not already. The Family defeated the Cole Twins. J
also
City. What?
The twins are also family.
That is true. J City defeated Drew Bronson.
I know that guy.
Yep. And Creed and Brendan Balling defeated the Workhorses.
I can't say the thing because they haven't done the thing.
And then they had a battle royal, which OSM of the family won. And that was ARW After Hours.
Nice.
What's next on the docket?
Super Wrestlers?
Yeah, Super Wrestlers.
Oh,
I think Super Wrestlers are our last results.
All right. We got Super Wrestlers results coming
Oh,
up.
do we?
Yeah, we do.
What, after this commercial break? What the fuck? Yeah, just.
We'll be right back.
Yeah. Did you lose your genitals? You may be entitled to compensation.
But after you use my catheter, it'll all make everything all right.
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
Kyle knows all about that.
I'm falling and I can't get up. Hey.
Where's the beef?
Bud. Why? Sir.
1-888-2300.
Empire.
Today.
Glenn Lerner is the water for you. Call 222-2222.
Do like filling. You'll save 2. Push it. Pull it. Tell it to Gulf Mill Ford.
All right, we're back from the
773-202.
Luna.
There we go. Okay.
All right, so Super Wrestlers. Rydal, the holder of the prize and master wrestler, came out with Callis in Bhaskar. Rydal says that he is leaving and done with the Super Wrestlers, but was interrupted by Jordan Cross. Rydal runs down Cross and asks him what he wants. Jordan Cross says that he's going to free Ryor from the prize, and a Rydal Rumble occurs. So it's like a gauntlet match. And if Jordan Cross wins, he will face Rydal for the prize. So the first entrant is Hot Kazooie, a new entrant to the Super Wrestlers. I must say, though, he has some fine chops. And Hot Kazooie is eliminated. The next entrant is Steven Flo, who was eliminated by Jordan Cross. And the last is the debuting Biff Beware, who was quickly rolled up for the victory after being built up for months and months and months. And Jordan Cross will face Rydal later. Following this, Canadad comes out and mentions that USA Hole is not a U.S. citizen. And people were wondering where USA Hole was. And people were telling USA Hole to ask his mom about his citizenship. And Canadad faces Delay Mignon. And foreign weapons were allowed in this match because Lockport Joe clarified that food is a legal weapon. There was a point where somebody landed on broccoli and carrots that were put in a bag like they were thumbtacks. Devastating, but a lot of fiber and good for your eyes, at least. But Canadad decided to go sit and said that he wouldn't wrestle him anymore until he cleaned the ring. He had to clean up his mess. Now, Canadad at one point got Delay Mignon's nose and threw it into the crowd. He worked his nose a little bit. But Delay Mignon got sprayed with a maple mist from Canadad and eventually stuck on Delay Mignon with a Canadian flag. And Delay Mignon hopped on Pop, if you will, haha, because he's a dad, for the win. Following this, we had a tag team match play, and it was Callis and Bhaskar facing the Vampirates. And Bhaskar and
Did you just
Callis.
say tag team match player?
Yeah, like Teddy Long, They didn't go one-on-one with The Undertaker.
Yeah, that's what, holla. Okay.
But just don't tell Steerhead I made that reference.
He listens to the show.
Oh, okay. So we're fine. I'm not going to get grounded. Okay, good.
I'm sure he'll find out about it on tomorrow's episode.
He will.
I'm sure he will.
I'm sure.
Steve will bring it up.
And following this, there was a video from somebody named Old Man Candy saying that referee Christian was the heir to his Candy dynasty and asked ref Christian to make a decision if he wants to continue reffing or own his candy factory. Next, we had Siphon versus Shogun. Now, Christian was the referee for this match, and during the match, in the middle of this screen, Old Man Candy offered a helicopter ride, and in order for ref Christian to be able to claim his heirloom, he must leave in the next 15 minutes. And Christian threw off his ref shirt and left, which then led to a new referee coming out, and it's actually an upgrade because Nexus, the robotic referee, is back. And Shogun did win this match. And Siphon was shocked by Nexus because you cannot touch Nexus, otherwise he will shock you. Following this, we had Jordan Cross versus Rydell for the prize. Callis and Bhaskar were at ringside, and there was a brawl in the crowd. It was essentially a hardcore match. Kendo sticks came into play. Chairs came into play. It was chaos, hysteria. And at one point, Callis and Bhaskar bloodied Jordan Cross. And a message flashed on the screen once Jordan Cross was busted open saying the blooded cross has ended the prize. Following that, begin resurrection sequence, and Ryor, who was murdered by Rydell, was resurrected because he was trapped in the prize, if you remember.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Jordan Cross did win the match and is the new master wrestler. And it was made clear that Jordan Cross is now able to have a PBR because he's become a man.
Did you have a PBR with him?
I did not. I had water.
Good for you.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay hydrated.
Yeah, it's a school night. Yeah.
And I got to work. I had to work the next day.
Yeah, school night.
Yeah, technically yes.
Yeah. Did you bring Kyle popcorn? I already bitched about that.
They did not have popcorn that last Popcorn Wednesday, but but I could figure. I have my resources. I got this, Kyle. I got this, Kyle.
Yeah, I don't listen. I'm not gonna say how to do it, but next time you bring him popcorn, bring him pink eye too.
So, following this, there was an update on Ref Christian showing footage of him flying over Chicago in his helicopter. And then they get a special delivery where Billy Wack announced that we set an all-time world attendance record at the Concord Music Hall of 15,917 people. There was a big celebration. And then we had the main event of the evening. Oh, no, I skipped the whole thing. Danger Mask had a match after this intermission. I was like, wait, I skipped my note. I Pacmaned it. Danger Mask came out and called out Nolan the fucking Wizard, who my dad, I'm going to actually read what my dad said, because my dad attended his first Super Wrestler show yesterday, and find what he said. He said, "Who is that old dude?" And I responded, "He's a fucking wizard, Dad." I had to clarify.
He ain't wrong.
He is not wrong. All right, I am not wrong.
Did you get a photo with the wizard?
We were not able to because we had to leave right after the show. We really wanted those cold French fries that we left in the car from dinner. And we both had to get back. And it was school night.
Yeah.
So Danger Mask won and overcame Nolan's magic. Now, in the past, Danger Mask has faced Nolan, the fucking wizard, in the past, so he was trying to redeem that loss, and he was able to do so. Then we had the main event of Destructo versus Pubic Moose. But there was no Madam Shatter to be found, and people were looking for Business Puppy. But Business Puppy came out with Madam Shatter, and Business Puppy was chained to the corner. And I think my dad's favorite wrestler was Pubic Moose. And my dad got some clippings from Pubic Moose. That sounds so weird out of context, but trust me, go to this show, and what I'm saying here will make more sense. The next show is March 9th, for the record, but I'll come back to that. Anywho, there was a match that happened in the main event, which was the main match of the show. And it was this match, Destructo versus Pubic Moose for the Hot Potato Championship.
Pubic Moose. Destructo versus Pubic Moose. Excellent. Fucking clutch.
No, that's his number 2 guy.
Nice. Nice.
Now, Business Puppy seemed conflicted. They were trying to show the people that Business Puppy is now a bad boy. So, he was very conflicted and didn't go after Pubic Moose, which I thought he must have been spayed and or neutered because he did not seem to have the balls to attack Pubic Moose.
Well, if he was spayed, he wouldn't have balls to begin with.
So he was neutered. I wasn't sure how that all worked. I'm not married. I don't know these things.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You don't earn a gerbil. I got you.
Wait, what does a gerbil have to do with getting spayed or neutered?
What does married have to do with being spayed or neutered?
Well, you lose your balls when you're married, I hear.
Okay, what does that have to do with being spayed?
I don't fucking know. It just sounded good, man.
For the love of God, whenever you have a fucking wife and you guys have enough kids and you're like, babe, I think it's time you get spayed. Let me know how that goes. Let me know how that works out for you.
I got you.
You come back to me. Tell you what, fucking put it on TikTok. I want to see what happens. Do a Facebook Live. I want to be there with it. Invite me over. I want to see it in person. Because I don't know who you're going to marry, but any one of them is going to smack the shit out of you.
I would die, and that's not a good thing. Because
100%.
I like living.
Who doesn't?
True.
Right?
So, they finally, Destructo and Madam Shatter, unchained Business Puppy. But when Unleash, Business Puppy turned on Destructo, and Pubic Moose won the match and lost the Hot Potato Championship. And now, new Hot Potato Champion is Destructo, who is my best friend, current reigning Hot Potato Champion, Destructo.
For one full day.
Yes. Business Puppy peed on Destructo, and Pubic Moose dumped pubes on him to end the show. And that was Super Wrestlers. And the next show is March 9th, Super Wrestlers Infinite. Still got it.
Nice. Okay, cool. All right, let's dive into match cards, man. We got Frontline and CSW.
Yeah, buddy.
I guess it's all you, Nubs.
It's all me.
Perfect.
So, because that Ben Cheesehead is mean to us, I'm gonna start with his company first.
Oh yeah. Give him sloppy firsts.
Which Frontline is the company that I'm going to talk about right now.
No.
Right now.
No.
No.
So right now, Frontline
No.
Pro presents Contact, featuring the man, the myth, the legend, the leader of the Who Train, the Godfather.
Tony Gabagool?
Not the Godfather, the LAM.
Oh, okay. I get those confused sometimes.
It takes place this Saturday, December the 14th, at the Oak Venue, Oak Venue, Jesus Christ, Oak Avenue Community Center. It is 201 South Oak Avenue in Marshfield, Wisconsin. Tickets are just $15. All right. So, speaking of the Godfather, he will be joining Disco Ray in the All the Way with Disco Ray segment. That should be interesting. I wonder if Godfather is going to offer him any hoes. And would Disco Ray take him?
I think so. I mean, call dibs. Fucking A. Him.
I would.
But here's the thing. Okay, no, wait. Now that I think about it more, I think the Godfather used local hoes, and I've seen some bitches from Green Bay. I'm not gonna get a lengthy fucking letter from Pacman about them.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Get it? Come on.
I don't write long messages.
What's that? Oh, is that a curtain?
Pull that curtain just a little bit.
Pacman's our HR freak, in case you didn't know. Dude, I'll tell you what though, fucking you get fucking Godfather and Disco Ray together, that's gonna be an entertaining fucking moment.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I just want to know that. And nothing against Green Bay bitches. I'm sure you're all lovely in your own way, but you're in fucking northern Wisconsin. No.
Nah.
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 Mm.
Nah.
Nah.
No. See, if Pacman ends up marrying somebody from northern Wisconsin, getting spayed would make sense.
That's true.
See, he said it.
Well, speaking of getting spayed, Rockin' Rivera will be getting a heavyweight title shot as he takes on the heavyweight champion, Josh Price, who recently just became the champion by defeating Ben Cheesehead himself. Still a great moment.
Yeah. Remember when Ben was on top? And then just,
Yeah.
just like that, too. I am the Messiah. No.
TNT will be taking on a strange tag team in Quinn Whittick and Shaq Jordan.
Yeah. That'd be a good tag team, though. Just odd.
Just weird. Very weird considering Quinn, I thought, was part of the Rapture. And Ben screwed Shaq out of the title.
So maybe Shaq should be looking out for himself. Almost sounds like a setup.
Almost. Speaking of the Rapture, they'll be defending their tag team titles against the Bro Bros. And then Ben Cheesehead will be taking on Adonis Allen, who is best friends with Kid Lat. So this also could be a setup. And that is, as of right now, Frontline Pro Contact taking place at the Oak Avenue Community Center 201 South Oak Avenue in Marshfield, Wisconsin. Tickets are just $15 and starts at 6 p.m. There is also a meet and greet starting at 4:30. I should have mentioned that, but I did not have that in my notes. I just remembered. You get to meet the Godfather at 4:30. All right. Who's ready for CSW?
Okay, now I am. Okay,
There we
we're
go.
good. I'm ready.
He just finished.
How'd you know?
He brought up Ben. I assumed you remembered you had socks.
Oh, I'm not wearing those right now. I'm just keeping them safe.
They're just laying on the floor
yeah, pretty
next to your
much.
bed.
Yeah, pretty much.
At least one of them are
Yeah,
stuck to the wall.
the other one's on the door.
Gotcha.
No.
Right. Nobody needs to interrupt me and me.
In my bachelor pad. Which remind me, after the show, I have a really, really funny story off air.
Excellent.
I like funny stories that take place off air. I actually have one too.
Hey, I thought I saw a sock on your door. Who are you with? What are you talking about?
All right. So, CSW, Chicago Style Wrestling, presents Love, Death, and Wrestling this Friday, December the 13th at 2 West Parkway in Elmwood Park, Illinois. This is a new venue, so I don't know if there's special drinks there and whatnot, but this is new and possibly going to be a future home. Who knows? General admission tickets are $25. Front row is sold out. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. Bell time is 7:30 p.m. And if you cannot make this show, it will eventually be on IWTV. Eventually. All right, so let's start off hot with the heavyweight championship, as the new champion, Conan Lycan, defends his championship against Matt Cardona.
Wow.
Nice. Who recently just showed up on Ring of Honor.
Yeah, to beat the
I believe
snot out
last
of Chris
week,
Jericho.
Yeah, I believe last week.
In a tag team match, we have Bruce Hamilton and Hans Carden, the crab guy, against Marshe Rocket and Steve Boz. That should be a fun match. In a triple threat match, Solomon Tupu takes on Gringo Loco and B-Boy.
B-Boy?
B-Boy.
B-Boy's got to be new, right?
New in CSW, but he's pretty
Yeah.
well known.
Yeah, because I don't think we've ever talked about a B-Boy here.
No.
Okay.
In a Chicago street fight, it will be FXB and Chris Miller taking on Eddie Grayson and Jack Valor. Grayson and Valor have had their issues with FXB and maybe a little bit of Miller, but FXB and Chris Miller have not gotten along either. So this can blow up in their faces, and I can see Grayson and Valor taking the win.
Yeah, Miller doesn't. I mean, the only time I've ever seen him actually thrive in tag team action is with CNC.
Yeah.
But even then, they kind of just blew up in the end there, and I think that was a lot of Miller's fault.
It's always Miller's fault.
Oh.
Yeah, no point now, man. It was almost over. wasn't really any point doing it late. Yeah, fucking, he had to take his hand off his dick just to fucking press the goddamn button.
There we go. We're good.
Yeah.
Continue with your podcast.
With your podcast. Thanks, team player.
Gotcha. Only missed, 5 of the last 6 shows?
Give or take.
Give or
Yeah.
take.
You're eating, fucking McChickens and getting stuck in things?
Yeah, and protesting McChickens apparently and all of that. And Big Chicken Big Macs. Thank God that's over. Thank God. I'll long live the McRib.
McRib is back.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Rib is back. Kind of want a McRib.
So good. I had one last week.
For the CSW Women's Championship, Missa Kate defends her championship against Amina Belmont and Holly Hood Haley J. In a 4-way tag team title match, the Brothers of Frunstruction, yeah. I'm just going to say Front and go with it. They defend their titles against Axel Rico and Doom Montgomery, Cypher and Adam Stallion, an unmasked Cypher, I should say, and Sierra and Joey Avalon. Which I forgot to mention last time when we talked about CSW, that Joey Avalon and Sierra took out Doom Montgomery and Axel Rico along with the tag team champions. So they're kind of back and their bad attitudes.
Oh yeah, I mean they lost the fucking titles unfairly, I might add.
Unfairly, yes.
I don't know. I mean, it could be. It could be unfair. I don't know. I just assume because it's Avalon and Sierra, they're screwed out of their titles.
And I'm not sure if you've seen, but there's a good possibility that Joey Avalon has no hair.
I don't believe that for a second.
I saw pictures. Now, I'm not sure if it was Photoshopped for our entertainment.
I'm going to strongly disagree.
Well, if you want to do the research.
I'll look at shit.
In a one-on-one contest, it'll be Maggie Lee taking on Kylie Ray.
Holy shit, Joey Avalon doesn't have hair.
How about that?
Shaved his head. Good for him. Don't like it.
I doubt we'll see it again.
Not a fan. Not a fan of that. What is Hybrid Wrestling Entertainment?
It's a company in Wisconsin that I am possibly going to talk about them next year.
Oh, yeah, they got a show on the 20th. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of people here right now. Anyway, sorry, CSW. Focus on that.
We have a TLC match for the CSW Metro Division title as Rafael Quintero takes on Iniestra, which was pretty much made as a final act, if you will, by TJ Steele before he lost his GM spot. Before he was voted out. Then we have Haykeeper versus Haykeeper, as Jay Marston takes on Shane Boucher with a Haykeeper as a special guest referee and Shane Hollister. What is Steve thinking on that one?
You know, you got to allow him to get back into the rhythm of things, man. I mean, how long has it been since he was a general manager, you know? Almost a year?
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, so he's probably gonna have some kind of WTF moments, but I guess I don't know from experience, but from what I've heard stories of, I guess as long as he doesn't become GPW, Steve the GM, I guess he should be okay. I heard he was kind of a douche.
He was a douche, and he learned his lesson back then. He doesn't want to get that smoke. Because GM or the GPW GM Steve got his ass beat by me, of course, and a guy in a baseball and a guy in a baseball costume.
Oh yeah.
I don't think Steve wants to do that. He doesn't want me as an enemy, for one. Because you know what happens when he wrestles me. I hit him in the face and all hell breaks loose. But as long as Rion's not there, I'm okay. But yeah, that is CSW Love, Death, and Wrestling, taking place this Friday, December the 13th in Elmwood Park, Illinois, 2 Conti Parkway. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. Bell time, 7:30 p.m. Front row is sold out, $25 general admission. And that is it.
Nice.
All right.
Nubby, we talked about a little bit on Saturday because Pacman failed to give him predictions on this past pay-per-view. He was officially out of contention for first place. You and Double J did tie, so Jay can
Double J?
Yeah.
I said Double J.
I did say Double J. Yeah. Dizzle J. Yeah. Double J.
Yeah.
What's the problem here?
Oh.
Okay. Just talking.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha.
The usual.
So Jay is 2 away. We got 2 more predictions coming up. As mentioned, if Pacman cannot pick up a victory and Nubby, you win the next 2, you could tie with Pacman and actually, place. You could be tied for 3rd.
Slaying those numbers.
Yeah, or if I fail the next 2 and Jay and you win the next 2, you could tie for 2nd place with Pax, and then Jay will tie for 2nd with me. I guess technically he would tie 1st with me, and you would tie 3rd with Pax. But regardless, so we'll see. We got 2 more. So then we got one. I think one's coming up this weekend.
Yeah,
Saturday night main events this Saturday. So and then I don't think it's next Saturday. It's Saturday after is AEW. So. Anything else wrestling related we got to talk about?
Nope.
No. I think that's it.
All right, cool. Next weekend is going to be SCW. We'll cover the match cards of that this coming Monday. As far as I know of, next Monday is going to be our last episode for the season, or for the year, I guess.
Next Monday, well, unless we would decide we want to talk about results on SCW. If not, we can wait until we come back.
SCW and Wrestle League that 23rd if we do it.
Yeah.
We'll let you know next week if next week's going to be the last show or not. We'll figure it out. So,
ooh. Is this the last show of the year? Stay tuned until the next show.
Well, yeah, we got to know if next show is going to be the last show of the year.
Right.
The following one is the one we don't know about. We know there's going to be one next week.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah. Makes sense. I'm following you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
You Pac-Man did Pac-Man.
Yeah, I did.
You know what? I'm getting acclimated. We're cool. I'm getting acclimated.
Acclimated. I like it.
I'm getting fucking aggravated. All right. Oh, yeah. Until your mom quit messaging me, it's weird. Yeah. My day's going great. Yeah. My balls feel fine. Get off it. So, make sure you follow
I'll make sure to mention not to do that.
It's okay. She watches the show. Make sure you follow the social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Just by searching Just Freak Wrestling and the JFW Podcast. If you continue to listen to us wherever you listen to us, keep doing so. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, rate and review us if it asks for it. If you want to watch the episodes, you can over at the YouTube channel, Just Freak Wrestling or the JFW Podcast. Subscribe over there, hit the notification bell and everything, and check us out. So that's all I got.
I believe we can
ring the bell on this episode.
Perfect. As always, I am Travis C.
And I am the Faction Slayer. Nubby, the Amazing Turtle, Cowabunga.
And I am, what's my name? Pacman. That's the one. There you go.
And thanks for listening to the episode of Just Freak Wrestling, the JFW Podcast.